What's up, jabroni? Steven here. Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today, we are hopping into Chuck, episode number 8, titled Chuck versus Gravitation. Oh, wait, Gravitron? Not Gravitation. Gravitron. Not sure what that is. I'm guessing it has to do with gravity of some kind. But nonetheless, hopefully you've been enjoying the series. If you have, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reaction episodes extra early over there if you want them. If you don't want them, that's cool. You can get episodes here whenever they show up. So let's see, last episode, the big thing that we found out is Jill's bad. It kind of didn't really, the reveal was, I don't know, was executed, I thought, pretty okay. Some of you guys didn't love the execution, and that's fine. I thought it was okay. I thought that we could have done a bigger way of doing it, or a different way to make it more holy shit. But the slow motion, it was still good. I liked it. Now Chuck's on, with her. She's clearly not taking him to, wherever she was essentially going to take him. I think they were going like to the beach or picnic or something. It's not going to be what they're doing. They're going to be doing something way else, way different. I'm thinking a lot of torturing for Chuck is coming his way. It explains a lot about the Bryce situation. I kept asking myself, like, why would Bryce steal, quote unquote, her from him? What was the reasoning for that? Now, maybe it was just they were trying to get it on because they were young and dumb. But I'm just like, no, it gotta be something more than that. It can't just be that. But we'll find out this episode. Well, not about the Bryce thing. We'll find out about why Jill's bad. I'm guessing she was recruited young. Maybe something happened in college. I don't know. We're gonna hop in here, have a good time. Like, comment, subscribe. Pretty much. Here we go. Forgot that, yeah, she doesn't know who Chuck is. She just knows he's like CIA or whatever the hell, but she doesn't know he's like the intersection.
He's gonna be yelling.
She legit took him on a date. It wasn't like why did he flash on her though? Why are you panicking? I mean, just run regular. She's not on to you yet.
Never do that again.
It's Jill. I think
we know.
Name.
Wait, don't say it. Don't say
Sandstorm.
Oh shit. That sucks.
Oh my god. Jill's a spy.
Jill is Fulcrum. Fulcrum is looking for the Intersect, and the Intersect just happens to be me.
Chuck, they don't know that. Trust me, we're right here. Everything will be fine. You will be safe.
Yeah, buck up, soldier. Fulcrum pulled one on us. Let's return the favor.
Why? You could have let me eat it.
Morgan, we need to talk.
That's fine. Please just don't hurt another turkey like that.
Oh, nice. Mood lighting.
Eyes. Don't look up. And if you can't hold Jill's stare, look at her lips. Good.
Where this wasn't...
What?
Nothing. If I see him tense, it's just my irrational fear of carnivals.
Right.
On me.
I think she legit likes, I think she legit is likes Chuck a lot.
I'm sorry, Chuck.
Sorry for what?
For what?
Oh shit, never mind. I was wrong.
They're going to eliminate you and me as a precaution.
Okay, I can't tell if you're lying or not. It's hard to know if Jill is being honest.
Yeah, Chuck and the Fulcrum agent.
This is a test, Jill. Do it now. Too late.
Oh, Jill, nice.
You're making a big mistake.
Run, Chuck. Oh,
Mr. Bartowski,
yellow.
you need to come with me.
You told Jill to shoot me. Why would I ever go anywhere with you?
I'd rather not leave your body.
It's so stupid. Oh, she shot him.
Chuck, come on!
I mean, she doesn't really love him, but he's probably gonna die.
No, wait!
Oh, wearing regular clothes. Nice.
So one more time, what's the plan? We stay here in the store all day.
Anything goes wrong, we call you.
Good.
You a Fulcrum agent?
No, wait. I'm sorry. Telling the truth is new to me. Yes.
Telling the truth is new to me?
To know this, but Fulcrum has a mobile medical unit. You'll find later recovering in an office building in downtown Los Angeles.
Okay.
Is this a trap?
No.
This is so stupid. I like it though. They're so dumb. Is he gonna steal Ellie's turkey, or is he gonna steal the turkey out of the trash? Oh.
Security breach at Vivor. Location 2453. Security breach at Vivor. Location 2453.
He's looking through the trash.
Oh man, some animals got in the trash again.
I completely understand. I mean, you've been so stressed out with this whole thing, and, you know, with our new boss at work, and this Chuck and Jill thing is like...
Oh, no.
I didn't say anything about it.
Why don't you tell me everything that you know?
Absolutely, I will. Did you sleep with Bryce?
I didn't.
When this is all over, we could try again.
Get me out of these.
Oh, you dumb Chuck. This is idiotic.
Yes.
Said you wouldn't hurt them.
The gun's on the table. Take the cuffs off now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I let her out. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is something I don't know about. Like, this is bad, Chuck. He's gonna punch you in the face, isn't he? Or just push you. Okay.
I believe we...
What secret is worth this?
Searching for someone.
Who?
Bryce
Intersect.
Larkin.
Why?
Why are you looking for Bryce?
Chuck, don't try and protect him. We know he's CIA.
They're looking for the intersect.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I should have listened to you.
We'll figure something out.
Actually, I have a plan.
Hey, what are you doing?
It's the castle manual. I told you that's top secret.
Too late.
Yeah, I know. So am I.
Nice. Ooh.
Chuck.
What did you do?
Like I told Jill, I read the manual.
What? You...
Don't do anything.
Stay in that cell, Bartowski.
Jill.
See what he says, Chuck.
Open the door, or your friends will die. Goodbye, Mr. Bartowski.
Wait.
Oh, no, Chuck.
Now show me the way out of here.
Couldn't you have told?
Jill, if you hurt him, I swear.
She gave you a look like, bitch, please.
It's a message from Chuck.
Oh, shit. How the hell did he do that? He put the doors to open on a timer. Nice. Now they can get guns and... Okay. And... Uh-oh.
Jill, hey, I can help you.
Punch her in the face.
Come on.
You thought you were gonna take me down.
No, baby. I am.
Big Mike. Football move right there. Oh, shit. Nice.
Look, you're taking the Matrix, okay? All-wheel drive, touchscreen navi, iPod capability.
You're screwing her over, aren't you?
Just get in and drive as far as you can. I won't call it in, I swear.
Thank you.
You lied to her.
Come with me.
It's just there's one small.
He's screwing you over.
What are you doing, Chuck? What's going on? Don't do this to me, Chuck.
You should know I wanted to help you. I was gonna let you get away.
When you were about to kill Sarah, you made the decision for me. You're under arrest, Jill.
Oh,
And I'm breaking up with you.
that was, nice. Oh man, I'm into this episode. I don't even know if it's that good. I'm just really into like this moment right here, and then the mic stuff, and
Sorry, Sarah.
it was all kinds of fun.
From the beginning, you were right. I wasn't ready for this mission.
Why do you think that Chuck's gonna break up with Sarah?
Well, I hope not.
Yeah, me too. You know what we need here?
What?
Thanksgiving miracle. Yeah. Listen, Chuck and Sarah are gonna walk through that door. They're gonna be as happy as can be, and everything's gonna be fine.
Well, good job, Morgan. Hi.
Could I ask for anything?
I could have asked for anything.
Jill, Stanford, and Bryce, that's a story from my past. But my new story is you and Sarah and these freaking yahoos. And sometimes it can be a really fun story.
Is Morgan still trying to wish?
Team team. DeLorean.
He's,
Flying
he's trying to wish for something else. Wow, those chairs look very uncomfortable.
Toast to some of the great faces.
We didn't invite Casey
and some
over.
New ones to Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
don't know.
Oh, we're just ending it like that? Cool. Okay. All right, well, that was episode number 8. Pretty good episode. I really enjoyed that. Had a lot of fun with it. Thought it was funny. Thought the emotional punch at the end when Chuck arrests Jill. Glad Jill is not dead. Means that she could show up again sometime in the future, maybe. Don't know if that would be the case. But yeah, I enjoyed the episode. I'd probably give it like a really, either a really strong 8 or a 9. Definitely one of my favorite episodes of the series so far. I know we're now on season 2, so we're about 20 something episodes in. I personally really liked it a lot. It'd be in my top 5 probably. I'd have to really go through and look at it. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm not sure where you guys are. But yeah, I mean, the Jill stuff was good. It was like a double cross. I liked all that. It was back and forth. I thought the first time when she was trying to save Chuck, I thought that was real. Turns out it was not real. Yeah, but I enjoyed it. All right, so we are going to hop into the next, or not the next. We're gonna hop into the review portion of the breakdown portion here, and kind of go through things and see what exactly we can figure out. So we saw when Chuck and Jill had the little cute moment on the Ferris wheel and they first got together from being friends. We also got the backstory between Bryce, kind of making Bryce not be much of as like, you know, a douche. Now, I'm trying to think back if Bryce ever, when we've seen Bryce, if he's ever mentioned the Jill thing. Because if he did mention the Jill thing, and Jill just mentioned that it was a ruse, it wasn't real, or it wasn't fake, or the whole thing was a lie, that means that's a fuck up, right? But I can't remember if Bryce has ever actually mentioned that him and Jill were dating. Can't remember. But nonetheless, you know, we find out she's, you know, Fulcrum. We're trying to figure out where he's at. So before the reaction, I had mentioned that I thought maybe what was going to happen was that that they were going to torture him and take him, but then I forgot, wait, Jill has no idea Chuck's the Intersect. That makes perfect sense. That was like that she wouldn't want to torture him, that she would legit. Actually, I mean, there was a plan, but it was, well, actually, no, then there is a mess up. There is a little small hiccup in the situation, right? If the whole entire plan was for Jill to kill Chuck, why didn't she kill Chuck at the hotel? You know what I mean? If that was always the plan. Now, did the plan change when, quote unquote, we figured out that actually no, never mind. No, it wasn't. That was never the plan. The plan was to make it look like that whole situation to get them back into the base. Never mind. That's me. I was way off. But no, it was a good plan. Jill had to romance Chuck some more, get him even more to be in love with her. Then when they go to the hotel, it was going to change and be this whole thing where she was going to pretend she had to kill him. And then when she doesn't kill him, the whole plan was actually really executed really, really well. The only hiccup in it was that Chuck knew, and Chuck knowing in that situation actually didn't do anything or change the plans of the story with them anyway, with Fulcrum. But yeah, no, that was all good. I was overthinking it and missing some points, but makes sense. So yeah, she's doing her job. She's romancing Chuck, doing what she has to do. Casey and Sarah are like, oh, we're gonna get one up on Fulcrum, and Chuck has to pretend to be be okay. I love how he came in and like the tray shaking and he's all nervous, very much like that. He's being all nervous and weird, and I like the moment where they're like, Chuck, we're gonna need you to kind of gain more trust and figure out some things with Joe or something along those lines. And Sarah's like, he's not ready for that. He can barely say goodbye to Joe. And then Chuck's like, no, we're doing it, because he's pure mad, right? He's mad. You screwed me over in Stanford, and now you're screwing me over here. No, I'm mad now. Like that. So the Awesomes are coming now. I don't think we've seen Captain Awesome's parents yet, so it was like a big deal. We then hop over to here, the turkeys thing, which is pretty funny. But sadly, Morgan was uninvited because he's Morgan and he does weird shit. We then hop here where Chuck has to, or Big Mike tells the three dudes, hey, you guys are gonna have to help me out and stay in the store. You guys have no plans anyway. Now, Big Mike says he was going to a family thing, but then he went fishing. So I'm thinking he was lying. We then hop over to Chuck with Jill about a date. This nice, very good moment here with Chuck and Sarah kind of doing their whole, this is how you win her over and be romantic, and very sexy scene. Liked it a lot because it kind of like, this is like a perfect scene. Like, it's like when you see this scene, it's like a very good scene of romance and they're meant to be together. We'll see if that's how the show goes. I'm assuming it is, but we'll see. So we go on our date. Chuck has some confidence. They do the whole Ferris wheel thing, and she says, sorry, Chuck. Turns into this whole thing. I have to kill you. There's a person downstairs, and it becomes this whole ruse, this whole plan. Let's see. He says, I can't do it. It's a test, Joe. Run. We're running away. We do the Gravitron thing up and down. And essentially we make it out. Chuck into the fun house. Jill shoots her boss. Now, I was gonna say, wait, in the moment I was gonna be like, oh, well, there's no bullet hole in him. So, but she did shoot him though, because there was blood later. We have the moment here where we're breaking, or we're getting ready to set up for protect the Bymore. I'm not sure what's happening with the internet right now. Let's see where we're at. All right, so we're doing the lie detector test on Jill, questioning her for things. She's answering everything correctly. She wasn't lying to us, because again, the plan was for just to infiltrate this place, get her partner in here, her boss guy in here. That was always the plan. It had nothing to do with her lying to Chuck or anything here. So we have this great moment of back and forth of, who she is, when she got recruited, all that stuff. Chuck wants to ask a question. We have these guys. I thought this moment, so usually I'm not a fan of the secondary stories, usually. I think the Spy stories aren't as fun as the spy stories, for the most part. Some of them are pretty good. But here I thought like the turkey situation and Morgan kind of saying, no, man, we need some real turkey and it's out there. And Lester's face of like what? Like, he's so shocked. Real turkey? Like, he's like a little child. Like, awesome. But we get out. I love that we triggered the alarm. Thus, Big Mike, who's out here fishing, sees things go very badly, and he starts to run because, oh no, the Bymore's being robbed, and he's coming to save the day. Turns out the Awesomes aren't coming. Morgan's looking for the turkey in the trash. Not gonna lie. I may or may not have thought the same thing as Morgan here. Wait, she put it in a plastic bag by itself. It's so good. You know, if I was Morgan and I had no other turkey stuff, who knows? Maybe I do that too. Let's see. We then up here, Chuck, Jill, of course, being Jill, tugging at Chuck's heart. Chuck asking the questions, she's giving Chuck all the right answers. Again, I don't know if she was lying. I don't think she was. I think that at first I was like, maybe how do we know that she's not bullshitting the machine? But they didn't go that route. So I'm thinking everything she was saying was true. The entire Bryce thing, I think, was all true. Where she says, I never slept with Bryce. I just told you that because you were already mad at him and it made it easier. So the entire Bryce situation was bullshit. But I like how Chuck said, so the last like 7 or 6, 8 years, something like that, I've been believing this, that you betrayed me. And she did betray you, but not the way that you think. I love this moment. And then he asks the question, do you think after this we can be together? While that's happening, Casey and Sarah are breaking into the fulcrum thing to get the guy. We do the whole thing, and she hugs him, says, of course we can be together or whatever. And turns out it pans to the monitor and it says negative. So I thought it was executed pretty well. Then the next time you see them, he's got a gun to his head. Like I said, I thought a lot of this stuff was executed pretty well, which is why I really enjoyed the episode. The pacing worked well. Even the moment at the end when Chuck kind of one-ups the baddies here, because, turns out, we know the plan. Casey, Sarah get caught, put into a cell, the whole thing. They're like, give us the computer, pose or whatever, so Chuck has to do it to save them. And I love how he gets put into the thing. He's saying he's sorry. Big Mike's zooming back. Chuck does something. He grabbed the manual and he fucks up the computers, as you can see here. While that's happening, they go to him and they're pissed. And he's, being cocky, Chuck. I mean, we're talking Chuck with confidence. Like, not a thing you see very often. So to see it is pretty good. I like it. He essentially saying, man,
Equipped with. It's in the manual.
Like him just being cocky and saying he shut things down, locked the doors, all this stuff. Then they went up in and put the bomb here. Now, they didn't really explain how Casey and Sarah's door opened later. I'm going to assume he put it on a timer. I'm assuming that. Maybe they would have left and then it would have opened. I don't know what the plan was because he called the FBI. He called everybody, so the cavalry's on the way. I don't know how he did this, but whatever, it worked. Get to the buy more. Fight happens because of Jeff's little trick thing. And when it's looking bad for Casey, gotta see this scene again. All of this where she was about to kill Sarah. If you're doing this, but you don't really want to hurt Chuck, how would you kill Sarah? Chuck and Sarah are close. Chuck and Casey are close. And she was going to kill Sarah. I love it. Let me see if I can get the scene where the bad guy's like,
No,
yeah.
baby, I am.
so dude, he look at how hard he is, this guy. Dude, he flies so fucking far. And I love how he's like, Grimes put you in charge. That's my boy. All right, and then I love this thing where he's telling her to get away. And then Jill saying, run away with me.
No secret.
And he's like,
Everything that we have, and I
I love how he says, I want to see when he says it, because I thought the acting here was really good.
just there's one small problem.
I thought this was all executed really well.
What's going on? Don't do this to me, Chuck.
Right here, the
I wanted
music.
to help you.
Like that's like that line, like you should know I wanted to help you, with the music, but like the music in the background. That was happening. My mouse is like messing up.
I was gonna let you get away.
Like,
When you were about to kill Sarah, you made the decision for me. You're under arrest, Jill.
Like that's just a great, like I don't care if you don't like Chuck. I don't care if you thought the rest of the episode wasn't great. This moment though, like this 1 minute, actually a bit more than that. From the minute where Chuck pulls her when he tells her come on, from killing Sarah to the big Mike stuff to this thing here. That's amazing like that's amazing stuff right there. That if you remotely care about characters, if it's done well like that, it hits you. Like I hear it and it's like, I don't know if any of you guys felt it, but I felt like emotion. Like it's emotional to me.
And I'm breaking.
Like it's emotional to me.
When you were about to kill Sarah, you made the decision for me.
This is good. This is like really good.
Arrest, Jill,
and then
and I'm breaking up with you.
Like that's good. Like that's done so well, which I'm starting to be like, I don't know if we're ever gonna get. It's gonna be rare when we get a moment that makes me feel all of it from like in that brief moment from the moment he saves Sarah to the end here and the big Mike stuff, all that. It's like everything that the show kind of is, where it's like the action, the comedy, then the heart, the emotion. It's in those brief moments. It's like right there. That's like the show at its best. So yeah, I'm giving the show a 9. This episode a 9 right now, but it could easily be a 10 because I honestly don't know if we're ever gonna get how many moments we're gonna get like that. So I have like this thing with me when it comes to shows. I give 10s. I have like a thing. 10 is 10%. 10% of the show. 10% of the episodes, around 10% of the episodes can be 10s. That's how I like to rate my shows. I know it's random, it's weird, but like 10. I don't think half of the episodes could be 10s. I think 10s are meant for like 10% of the overall show. The show has 100 episodes. I truly believe there can only be about 10 to 15 10s in a season, in the entire series. You know what I mean? That's how I like to judge my thing. And I don't know if we're gonna get 10 better moments in the series than this. But I'm like, so I'm in that 9, that 9 range right now, but like it could easily be a 10 to me. So, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the reaction. That's essentially the ending. We go to Thanksgiving dinner. Great little moment, fun times. We mentioned the Jill thing with Ellie. Great stuff. Little comedy there at the end with Morgan and wishing for different things. And then we end on a happy note. Great episode. Definitely enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys did as well. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, head over to Patreon. Full, uncut, unedited reactions. Episodes extra early over there. If you want them, if you don't want them, that's cool. You can get episodes here whenever they show up. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. And I'm gonna talk to you guys later.